Folks, so I'm doing a little thing on the latest member of the family, but before I do, I'm going to give you a little bit of my Royal Tea Burst is upstairs, but here's my greenie. There's my Epiphone greenie. Come on, chair. The chair was a freebie. Here's my Epiphone greenie. And of course, I got it several months back. I aged the hardware, I aged the pickups, I did a frickin' killer job. Mine look better than the ones you buy at Sweetwater or wherever, the aged ones. And then I did the Gibson name and the Gibson truss rod cover. That was quite a project. The tuners are aged too. So that's the greenie. There's a reason why I'm doing this, and here's my factory burst. It's all stock. This has the original, the custom buckers. I aged all this hardware too. It came out just badass. Aged all the hardware, and then I also gave this the Gibson name. And I did the same to the Royal Tea upstairs. I took the pickups out of that one. They're on the shelf over here, and I put DiMarzio double creams in it because it looks killer and it sounds fantastic. But over here, I did this because, to make a point, this is the new Epiphone, inspired by Gibson Custom, ES 355 Cherry Red. Now, I showed you those other guitars because I got some hate for it. I wrecked the guitar because I put the Gibson name and all that. I am not going to... plus I unsatinized those other guitars. They're not satin anymore. This I'm not going to touch. That's my whole point. So this is the brand new, inspired by Gibson Custom, ES 355. It's got some pretty grain in it, but it's satin. I'm not going to unsatin it. I'm not going to age any hardware. It's too nice. It's gorgeous. It sounds fantastic. I did my 3 hours to it. As I do to all my guitars, I did the fret edge. I got nut slot files. I cleaned those slots a little bit. Just a slight, did the nut. I take all that, so it's not a square block anymore. It looks more like a custom shop one. I get rid of the excess on them. And only touch the slots if they need it. But I got the diamond fret end files and nut slot files, and I did the ends of the frets, super job, polished the frets, oiled the fretboard, set the guitar up nice. But I will not alter this one. I will not do the Gibson name on it. It's gorgeous, just like it is. So, but the Les Pauls, to me, I wanted them a little beat up looking. I wanted them to have aged hardware on them and not worry about keeping them shiny clean, but I will with this one. Fantastic guitar. I just love it. Fantastic tone. I, do my thing, set the right pickup height. The action's very low. And I don't have any fretting issues at all. And I've had over 50 Epiphones since 2012. And I've never had any of them have fret out issues. And on this, I changed the 10s to 9.5 because that's what I'm using. And I didn't touch the truss rod, didn't have to adjust anything. I just reset the height, but I, did do the edges of the fretboard. I'm not, even though they say these are pretty smooth, that they aren't really bad, but I like them more. I might even do this again sometime. It's very subtle, but I'm wicked picky. It plays fantastic and sounds great. So there you go. The new, inspired by Gibson Custom ES 355. I just did a video actually with it, a 15-minute video of a lesson. So that's what the back looks like. It's got the double, if you catch it in the right light, the double diamonds on it. I guess that's, to separate it from the others, that it's the inspired by Gibson Custom. And the label is inside. I just got it from Sweetwater a couple days ago. Let me see if I can get this. There you go. Yeah, very nice. So there you go. Inspired by Gibson Custom ES 355 Cherry Red. Fantastic. Chunky neck on it. I love it. It's a chunky neck.